Hi guys, it's Sarah from The Girl with the Plans, and I'm here this week with a plan with me for the week of July 20th. Alright, so normally I film like the intro part first so I can like show you the kit before I start doing like pre-planning, but I had a complete brain fart and did not do that, so I already took the kit apart. What I'm using this week is from Meg B Makes. If you have not checked her shop out on Etsy, you absolutely have to. Her kit is, like, her foiling is just amazing. The kit is so well formatted. I mean, look at that. Look at that. So this was her first kit. It's the Wild Weekly kit. And it's like an animal print. It's like various animal prints. I love this because to me that's like a giraffe kind of print. Love, love, love that. So that's the kit we're going to be using today. She sent me, as a gift, she sent me her second kit, and it's the Pink Roses Weekly Kit. I went over this in a sticker haul, but it will probably, you'll see this before you see the sticker haul, so I kind of want to go over it again. And it also kind of shows you the formatting. Some of the formatting is a little bit different. I love the changes that she's made, like with the things that she's included in this new format. But you absolutely have got to get over there and get one of these. And I think you have the option for your foil. So this is kind of what her format is. Here are your full boxes. She's got a few like the header strips down here. Here's your full box checklist, and again some more header strips. And also these little roses up in the top, I discovered are all stickers, which is really nice. Here's your bottom washi. I just love how delicate this is. So, so pretty. And some like washi strips, boxes, all that good stuff. I do a more thorough discussion of this in the sticker haul. Again, additional boxes, your todays, to-dos, date covers, habit trackers, like all your sidebar kind of stuff. More boxes and flags, beautiful deco. Love the deco in this kit. I think this is something I don't think she did in the first kit. I don't remember having deco, question mark. I guess we'll find out. But I love this. So yeah, super, super affordable, absolutely gorgeous kits. And she also has like a ton of really pretty foiled like flags, kind of trying to see if there's like a size on here. I don't know, I mean they're this kind of flag, but they're like larger, and they're foiled, and I mean, oh my gosh, like she has pretty much every color palette you could ask for, and they're so gorgeous. And she has like matching like strips of washi that you can buy and different size boxes. She's even got like full colored full boxes that are also like foiled as well. So like if you didn't want to have like a kit but you wanted to do like color, like a color palette, and have like all your various boxes and ribbons and things like that, like her shop is the place to go to do that. And I'm kind of considering maybe trying that just for fun to see like how it turns out. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, you definitely check her out. I think she's kind of like newish. So this is like only her second kit. So she's got the two up. She's got the one I'm using this week, which is the Wild Weekly, and then the Pink Roses, which is her new one. So definitely go check her out. I am so hoping that she's going to start putting out more kits more frequently, because I will absolutely buy them, because they're so pretty. But Meg, thank you again so much for sending me this beautiful kit, and I cannot wait to use it, and I might actually use it next week. I don't know, we'll see. Alright, so let's get started. I'll show you a little bit of last week. Like, it's Saturday the 18th when I'm filming this. So this is kind of how last week's spread turned out. You'll see, like, if you watched that, you'll know that all these things up at the top were for morning walks, and that did not happen this week. Nor did the evening exercises, but I had already written everything in. I don't know, I just left them. So yeah, and I'll talk more about that. Like, this week was total garbage. So this is the week of the 20th, and I've already whited everything out. You can kind of see, this is like the last week in July, so you can see a little bit of shadowing from my monthly reflections page, from my second dashboard that I've stuck in here that separates that and my dailies. And I'm thinking about doing a video, like a walkthrough of how I've been using my dailies after I finish with like July. And then, I don't know, if you guys want to see those videos more often, let me know. Alright, so I've already whited everything out, except for, like, you know, this stuff, because I'm hoping I won't have to. I'm going to go ahead and get started with the bottom washi. Make sure that you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay. Yeah, I can't see any, like, shadowing, but I'm kind of getting that on there just a smidge crooked. Trying so hard not to tear this paper. I have, like, concluded that it's, like, the Erin Condren paper that just, like, it tears so easily with stickers. I don't know. Oh, gosh, this is so bad. Alright, so let's talk about this past week. It honestly was an absolute nightmare. Okay, you know what? That's just gonna be a little bit on the, on the crooked side, because it's tearing the heck out of that. But yeah, this past week was so bad. Like, ugh. More like health-wise, I think, for me than anything. Like mental health, I think. But so I have pretty bad anxiety. Like, I don't really like know why specifically. I think it's just, I don't know. I'm one of those people, like, I'm a type A personality. I overthink everything. I worry about things like that I literally have no control over. I worry so much that, like, Dan tells me, like, I'm not even, like, conscious of the fact that I'm worrying, because it's just, like, so natural to me to worry all the time. And yeah, so I take, like, low dose like sertraline, which is basically like off-brand, like Zoloft basically, because I have, like, anxiety, and I also have a panic disorder, which is super fun to deal with. But I mean, I don't know, like, I manage it with the medicine, because it helps to, like, prevent panic attacks. But I had, for the first time since, like, January, like mid-January, early February, I had, like, a full-blown panic attack Sunday night into Monday morning, and they always freaking happen in the middle of the night. Like, ugh, I don't know why, like, it's just so annoying. It like woke me up out of sleep, and yeah, so that was not fun. I mean, Dan always, like, helps to, like, kind of talk me out of it, like, talk me down, basically. Like, that's how I kind of come down off those. But I mean, it's like awful. Like, it's the physical aspect of it is just a nightmare. Like, I honestly feel like I'm about to die when I'm in the middle of one. And I mean, if you've ever had a panic attack, or if you have anxiety, like, you know, like, what I'm talking about. It's just not fun. And so, yeah, so, like, I talked to my doctor about it on Monday, because, you know, like, I hadn't had one since I basically started taking medicine. And so he called me and told me, he was like, well, why don't tonight, like, you take half dose, like, an extra half dose, so, like, your normal plus some, you know what I mean? And so I did, and I mean, it helped. I didn't have another panic attack or anything, but I woke up Tuesday morning, because, like, oh my gosh, like, Monday I was just, like, physically I was just, like, garbage. I was so exhausted, because, like, when I do have panic attacks, like, my muscles tense up, and then, like, they do, like, this uncontrollable shaking thing, and my heart rate goes up, and it's just hell. so like I was physically just exhausted, and I didn't sleep much, and Dan didn't sleep much, so I mean it was just a rough day. Everybody was so tired. And so then yeah, so I took the extra half dose Monday night and woke up Tuesday with like oh, I was just so like the room was spinning, and like I was nauseous because of it. It was so bad, and it knocked me on my butt for the day. And it happened again Wednesday was like a little bit better. It was mostly happening in the morning and in the evening, and like I said, Wednesday was a little bit better, so I thought things were gonna be okay. And then Thursday, like I was fine at first, and I can't remember like what I did. I moved my head funny, like from looking down to like looking up, and it just like, it was such a wave of like vertigo that hit me that like I had cold sweats and everything. It was really, really bad, and I could not get it to go away that day. Like I immediately like went out to the couch. I took a nap. Like I do not nap. Not because like I judge anybody who does nap. Like I wish I could nap sometimes, but I usually like I don't know, like naps usually just make me feel groggy and like sick and give me a headache, so I just don't nap. But I laid down and I had to close my eyes. I couldn't, like I was sensitive to sound and everything, and so yeah, and I fell asleep for like 2 hours, and then I was just basically couch bound like all day, and it sucked. And again, I talked to my doctor about it because I was like, it's got to be from the medicine. Why can I not line these up? And then he told me yesterday when I talked to him, he was like, yeah, so tonight don't take any medicine at all, so we can kind of see if it actually is your medicine. Why is this not working for me? That's causing this, or something else. And then of course I was like nervous that not taking my medicine all of a sudden, I was gonna have another panic attack, and I was like, oh, I don't know if I can handle that, like one back to back with the other one. And I was like, oh, so I had anxiety about my anxiety, basically, is what I'm trying to say. And okay, yeah, I cannot get that to line up, and so I'm just gonna white out that itty bitty tiny little spot, and it's gonna be okay, because meh. Okay. But luckily I did not have another panic attack last night, and I like feel really, really good today, so very excited about that. But it also meant that this whole past week was a total wash. I didn't go on, like what? Ugh, what am I doing? I didn't go on my morning walks. I didn't do, evening workouts. Like, and what was like really weird is like you know how like when you have a hangover and you just want like grease, like really bad stuff for you? Well, that's how I felt Thursday night. And Dan had like a really stressful week at work, and also like having to be like basically the only functioning adult all week. And so we just decided to like order pizza Thursday night, which normally like we only order pizza like if we're lucky once a month. And I don't know, lately it's been like twice a month, and like guys, we had pizza like last week and this week. But you know what, like we're in the middle of a damn pandemic, life is stressful, and it just happens. So we'll get back to being like more health conscious at some point. But sometimes survival is like all you can really shoot for. Okay, so this kit did not she doesn't have date dots. You can buy them at her shop, and they are really super pretty. But I had some from I feel like these are from Hammerhead Sticker Co., and they like the gold foiling matches like perfectly. So that's what I used for the dates on here. And you know what? I kind of feel like I should have left some space. Maybe I'll see if I can pull this one back up. Please don't tear too bad. Oh, love this paper. Oh my god. It's got to be the paper because it does it on everything. Like, it's ridiculous. But yeah, I think I kind of want to leave a little bit of space just because the colors are so similar and the patterns are so similar. Oh, and that's crooked as hell. God bless. Okay. Okay, good enough. Okay. So yeah, so I definitely feel much better today. I feel like a normal human being for the first time all week. And I'm kind of crossing my fingers that continues. So we'll see. And like, if you watched my last video, I was talking to you guys about like the reopening conversation for schools and whatnot in Orange County, and so they had like a board meeting Tuesday, and it lasted for 9 hours, and then they tabled everything, tabled discussion. No, it lasted for like almost 10 hours, I think. They tabled the discussion until Friday, and then came back Friday to finish discussing and to like make a decision, like make a plan and vote on it and whatnot. And it was like so stressful to watch. Like, I do not envy their jobs right now. All of the board members, I feel like, especially Friday, like, I mean, it was mostly public comment Tuesday, and they had over 100 people speak, and only like one person was like iffy, like 50-50, like they wanted to go back, but they wanted to do it safely, and then 2 people like just wanted to go back. But literally out of over 100 people, that was it. So most people were in favor of starting fully digitally. And we have like multiple options in place for that. Yeah, so they discussed it some, and I was like, I don't know, like I watched the whole thing because I mean, it was like, it's my livelihood and my life, you know what I mean? But nothing like really was determined like at all that Tuesday, so they tabled everything until Friday, and I don't know, like I've got mixed emotions about like what happened Friday. I feel like the board members especially fought for us as like teachers and parents and everything. Oh no, I ripped it. And I think they made the best decision, best choice that they could at the time, because they are being kind of bullied by the state government. So I don't know, like they've got, it's kind of a mess. And I'm using, okay, so everything on here right now is going to be from the kit, except for like these pretty little, like, she calls them pin flourishes, but I'm just going to call them dividers. These are all from Honey Inked. So that's basically, I'm going to have a few like little icons I'll put on like near the end. But that's basically what I'm using for this entire kit. Everything's from the kit, and then like the Honey Inked dividers. And if you have any other questions, like just let me know. Drop a comment below, and I'll respond. So yeah, I don't know. Like right now, it's just kind of, I feel like there's still more questions than answers. They're trying to put some pressure on the board, the state board, and on like local government. One, like on the mayor of Orange County to like take us back to phase 1, because if we re-enter phase 1, we have like more freedom, I think, to make decisions about how school reopenings occur. But also, I don't know, like, I mean, you guys have seen the news, you know what DeSantis is like. I don't think I really need to like say much about that. So I don't know, they're doing the best they can. It's just, it's difficult as a teacher right now, and as a parent, because so much is undecided and undetermined, and like the start of school is, you know, kind of like right around the corner. can't decide if I need to leave any space. Maybe I'll leave a little bit. So yeah, I don't know, it's stressing me out. And I'm sure that's probably part of what has like lent itself to my lovely panic attack and whatnot. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully things will get better. But yeah, I'm hoping this week I can kind of return to my normal routine and get back into like my morning walks, because I've really missed those this week. It's difficult like to go on a walk and like wear the mask while I'm out, but I would rather like get extra hot and sweaty wearing a mask and being safe. We usually go to a park that's like, I mean, pretty unpopulated, which is nice. So we don't have that much of a problem, but we still wear masks the entire time, unless we're like taking them down to get a sip of water. But that's like other than that, and then like leaving the house to do like our grocery shopping, I don't leave the house. So I'm definitely I've been missing those walks for sure. And I know Ellie has too, because poor kid has been trapped inside. And like we're luckily, like right now Dan's company has decided to stay remote, like indefinitely. So for her, we are doing virtual school, at least for the fall, because you do have to make like a semester commitment, which I'm curious like how that will work, like if schools are able to like fully reopen. I don't really anticipate them being able to fully reopen like at any point this fall. In fact, like there is an option for face-to-face for parents, but I fully anticipate at some point that there will be an outbreak and schools will have to, like, everybody will have to go virtual. So I don't really see that happening at all for the fall semester. I think there is like some chance that perhaps things will turn back to normal for spring semester, but I don't know, like people just cannot make the right choices. So I'm not like fully convinced. I think we're gonna be warring with this for quite a while. I hope I'm wrong, I really do. But so yeah, so she'll be fully virtual. We have like this innovative thing that has to be approved by the state, but it's one of the, so the three options are face-to-face, OCVS, which is like Orange County virtual, and then innovative, Launch Ed. And that's kind of like basically the big difference between Launch Ed and OCVS is that like OCVS it's going to be like a teacher from the county, but it's like flexible in terms of oh sorry, I didn't realize you couldn't see the bottom. It's flexible in terms of schedule. Like kids can do like self-paced work when they are able to, things like that. I think they have like maybe like 2 live weekly meetings, but that's about it. And then Launch Ed is supposed to be designed to mirror face-to-face instruction, which is really cool. It's really awesome that we have that option. So what happens is like a teacher teaches, it's like, you know, I talked about this in my last video, but it's called synchronous, which means it's like live lessons. Like it's not, asynchronous is like when you can like log in and just do your work whenever, and synchronous is live. So basically the kids would follow a bell schedule from home, and do it that way. And I don't know, like I think for older kids, like, and it would be like live, like the teacher would be like in a classroom or potentially working from home, depending, because if she's at, or he, sorry, but if the teacher is at school, there is a chance that the teacher will also have like physical, like students physically present as well. So they could be doing like a mix of live and digital students. I think I kind of like it like that. So yeah, so the teacher could have it mixed. They could have only digital students. It could be like, and that would vary from like class to class. I think that's cricket. But it would follow a bell schedule. And I think for like older students, that could be nice because you can like, you know, you can like, those kids are old enough to where like my hair is like blowing in front of my eyes and I can't see. They're old enough to where like they can navigate between activities and things and like kind of keep themselves on a schedule. But with kids like Ellie is 6, you know, and so that option, like whoever is working with her would have to like work with her like the entire time, like would have to be by her side the entire time. And that would mean, which isn't a problem because like I did that with her when she was doing distance learning in the spring, you know, finishing up the school year, which let me tell you, teaching high school, even when it was asynchronous, and kindergarten to your own child at the same time is exhausting and so difficult. So difficult. I do not at all envy kindergarten teachers or elementary teachers in general. But I don't know, I can't see a kindergartner, a first grader, a second grader even, like maybe a third grader. I don't know. I can't see a young kid being able to do that relatively on their own. And I don't know if I'm going to be in a classroom, like I don't know if I'm going to have to physically go back to school or if I'll be able to work from home. That has not been determined yet. It depends on a lot. Like I've put my preference in, but your preference is not a guarantee. And unfortunately, my choice as a teacher is going to be dictated by what other people have chosen. So, I don't know. Luckily, I'm in a position where, like, I have Dan, and he can work with Ellie, and he can keep her home, so, like, she at least will be safe. But there's no way, like, his job is so demanding. There is no way that he would be able to keep her on a bell schedule, you know. So we went with the option of not doing the bell schedule. I would like for her to be able to stay like with her homeschool and potentially with the teacher that she, like, if we go back in the spring, she would be with as a first grader, but it just does not work for us. So we chose the more flexible option for our family. So yeah. Okay, so what I'm doing, because of the train wreck that happened last week, this is going to be for my morning walk, assuming that I actually take it, but I'm going to hold off on putting like my icon down for that, so I don't waste them. But what I'm going to do, I can kind of show you, I'm going to use this little shoe, and that's from, I think that one's from Planner Kate. So I'm not going to put that down yet. Like, I'm going to put probably everything else down that I have, like, icon-wise, except for my workout stuff. Just because, I don't know, I feel like if I lay those things down again, it's just going to come back to bite me in the butt. So I put down the box for my workout, or whatever else it might become. I've got a to-do list, my full box, again, those dividers from Honey Inked, and then I have another, I think it's like a half box from the kit, and that is for, like, I have another, it's early in the morning, but it's whatever. Like, I don't do these things by time, so I just, you know, it's whatever. And I think I'm gonna put this over here in the corner, and actually I'm gonna scoot this, if I can get it back up. I'm gonna scoot this out a smidge, I think, and I kind of like that idea. I don't know, maybe not for that one, because I think I'm just going to use a workout script for that one, so I think I want that one butted up against. Just kidding. So yeah, so I'm going to use this little, and I think I got this from a little freebie that I got in like a shop grab bag. Or no, it was from like a bag of like samplers that I got from doing like one of the planner sales, which I think is in my planner haul or my sticker haul, but I'm not sure. But I think this one was from a little freebie card from Vodka and Tonic, and I really like that. I think it's super cute. So I do have a Zoom session Monday morning from like 8:30 to 11:30, and it is for creating like engaging activities on Canvas, which is our LMS. And I'm gonna put this is like a little YouTube icon, and I think this came from one of those like little strips of samplers that Planner Kate puts in her orders, but I picked what pink one because it matches the kit. So I'm gonna pop that down because that's gonna be like when this plan with me goes live. So that's my Monday. Okay, and then of course like this little one down here is for my workout, my evening workout, assuming it happens. But I'm not gonna put that on there yet because I'm not gonna tempt fate, not this time. All right, so this one again, potentially for my morning workout. I am gonna leave a little bit of space, maybe a little bit more. This is for my morning walk, but I want to leave a little bit of space so I can layer my little icon. And basically this week, like I'll be using, let me see if I can pull this little guy off. I'm going to be using a mix of the shoes, the pink shoes that I showed you from Planner Kate, and these little running emojis from Coffee Monsters Co. Love those, and they all look the same. They all have like the little pink headband. So that's what I'll be doing. Okay. And I think I'm kind of like running at the end of like all my PD sessions and everything. Like, so next week will be, I don't have a lot going on next week, so I don't have a ton of stuff to mark, but it's gonna be like low-key busy anyway because I do have a lot of like reading and work to do on my PD stuff. So yeah, can you see that? Yep, you can see that. Okay, so I'm gonna be busy, but like other than writing, like work on your PD, like there's not a whole lot left to mark, which I'm totally fine with, especially after this past week. Because I mean, the sucky thing, like, with having vertigo last week was that it was, I had, like, Canvas training for, like, 4 hours a day for 4 days. And, I mean, like, luckily, like, I'm pretty good with that stuff anyway, and I've been using Canvas for a year. I just hadn't gotten, like, officially trained in it yet, which is why I was able to do it. So I knew a lot. I still learned a lot, like a lot of like tricks and things that are available to us that I wasn't aware of. But like that was, let me tell you, listening to that for 4 hours while having vertigo was so not fun. And I think like staring at a computer screen for that long definitely did not help. So I'm gonna put this cute little, I can't remember what shop this was from. Oh crap. But it's a cute little coffee cup and coffee script that I got in my little freebie thing, because that's I'm probably just gonna mark like work on PD. But like literally anything that I would do. Coffee is always relevant. Am I right? I think I'm right. So yeah. And then okay, I'm gonna put this little guy down just as like a place to mark some stuff, which I like those little circles. I'm kind of playing around with how I'm doing my setups on here. Like I like having like I'm trying to find a balance, basically, is what I'm saying. And I think this will be for my evening workout, so I am gonna like stick it up against the wall there. But I feel like I'm starting to kind of find my own little style with this stuff. You know what? I feel like I'm gonna have like a lot of extra space. Why do I feel that way? Maybe I need to space some stuff out. Let me put this full box down here first. Yeah, I'm gonna have some extra space. Okay, let me get rid of this. Okay. Put my divider down just a little bit. I might just kind of bump some of that down a little bit and give myself a little bit of extra white space. And you know what? Like, Dan is making chocolate chip cookies tonight. I'm so excited. He is literally the best. He does all the cooking. Like, he helps around the house a lot too. I mean, he's like working a lot. I feel so bad for him because his job is so demanding, but he's so good at it. But so I do all the grocery shopping, which I totally don't mind. Like, I enjoy grocery shopping, and I go alone, so it kind of gets me out of the house, and it gives me some like alone time, which is nice. But he does like basically all the cooking, which is, ladies, if you can find a guy that cooks, and he's good at it, oh my god, his food is so good. Like, I suck at cooking. I am such a bad female. I know that might be like some of you are like, oh, females are like, that's not a gender specific job. I mean, I get that, but like, guys, I come from like southern Appalachia, actually like central Appalachia, southern West Virginia, but I don't know, like, I think it's still like the stereotypical like the wife, the woman of the house does the cooking, or like whatever. But listen, this woman does not, because she ain't good at it. It's just a fact, you know? It's just a fact. I am not the best in the kitchen. Now, I can bake pretty decently, and I can make a lot of like I can make one killer Dutch apple pie, and Dan loves, that is his absolute favorite. So I will make it for his birthday and for Christmas usually. So like, he gets it like twice a year, which is, I mean, he does want it more, you know, more than that, but like, you know, we try not to do that kind of stuff. Now this year, he was like craving key lime pie, and listen, like, I am all in support of that because I love key lime pie, and where we are down in Florida, there are a lot of like really great bakeries. So I found one here called P is for Pie, and if you are in the Orlando area, you have got to try P is for Pie. It was so good. So that's what we did for his birthday this year. I don't even know, how did I get on the topic of pie? Oh yeah, he's making chocolate chip cookies. So I'm super excited. Like, usually if like we have sweets or something, like, I'm the person that makes them, but this poor man has been like talking about chocolate chip cookies for like literally weeks. And then like he mentioned them again, and I was like, so like, do you want me to just go get them this time? And he was like, yes please. So I went to go get the stuff for chocolate chip cookies, and that's what he's going to be doing this evening. He's going to make us some nice fat chocolate chip cookies, and I'm going to devour them with some nice vanilla bean ice cream, and it's going to be delightful. So I'm putting a full box down from the kit, another divider from Honey Inked, and I love how this turned out. That looks perfect. Again, I feel like I'm trying to find my stride with like placement and white space and all that good stuff, and I feel like every week I'm just getting like slightly better at it. So I don't know. You let me know what you think. This has definitely been like so much fun. And I think I've got I've got like a little emoji, so I'm gonna bump this out just a smidge. Actually, maybe I'll raise it up. I'll see how much room I've got. But I've got this super cute, I gotta show you guys this one. This super cute emoji from Coffee Monsters Co. It says squats on his band, and I just love the little tushy. It just cracks me up. I love it. So yes, I've got that on for, but again, I'm not putting it on because I feel like the second I do, I'll just be like, guess who's not working out? Yeah, I think I'm gonna have a little bit of extra space again, so I'm gonna go ahead and bump this. Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna put this down first. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see what I'm gonna do here. We'll figure it out. All right. So, so yeah, I have a full box, the divider from Honey Inked, another box, like a little quarter box from the kit, which will be for my morning walk, assuming I actually take it, and I'll have one of those pink little shoes on that. And then I put down a today strip from the kit, and I'll put this little checklist in there. Can't decide. Yeah, maybe I'll bump it up like against it because it goes like with it. I won't have any white space on that one. Oh good, I don't, well, you can kind of see it, but once you have something written over it, it'll be fine. Yeah, it'll be fine. Okay, and then yeah, like just enough to make like a little, just a smidge of white space there. That looks so nice. Yes. Alright, and I think, I don't even know what I'm gonna track this week, to be honest. I'll figure it out. I don't know. And this is gonna be like for my dinners. I think at some point, like I have a lot of stickers. I've actually done really well this past week, by the way, with my no spend, because like I found out that I'm not gonna be getting paid now until like sometime in September. I don't freaking know at this point. So I was like, oh, well, I should probably quit spending a fortune on stickers. So I actually did. Like, I did really well, and I'm going to continue to do that next week. But I do have a lot of stickers still incoming from, like, way back when I was buying stickers, just because, like, the pandemic and everything, you know, a lot of people's processing times have been, like, 4 to 5 weeks, and then, like, shipping is, like, whatever. So I have a lot still incoming, and I think I have some dinner scripts. I feel like I have like journal and read. I have no spin scripts already that I've already gotten, so I may do no spend again this week, and I may track journaling because that's something like I had been really good at doing, and then I just kind of fell out of the habit, and I want to get back into it. So I might do that. Alright, so let's take a look at Thursday. Let's see, what did I do on this side? Okay, yeah. So let's do, okay. Again, I'm gonna leave a little bit of white space. And I have, oh, nope, I need to bump that out because I have another one of those little pink emoji, or like pink headband. I'm running emojis from Coffee Monsters Co. for this. Assuming that I do a morning walk. You hear that, universe? You know, like they say, when you make plans, the universe just laughs. Well, I'm not really making plans. It's more like, maybe it would be nice to kind of, sort of. So, you know. Alright, so I'll put down a to-do. And I tried to, like, alternate between, like, the check boxes and, like, the little ribbons. The little checklist ribbons. Because I think that's kind of a nice look. And also, you know, it helps with like getting some of that white space in there. And I do have like my daily stuff, so it's not like a big deal if I don't have enough room to write like literally every single little thing that I'll be doing that day. Like, it's not a big deal. It'll be fine. Okay, put down this little divider. I think I'm gonna go ahead and white this out because I feel like the full box will cover part of it, but maybe not like all of it. I don't know. And I don't want to like try to lift these stickers up. I need to get some of that undo stuff that I see everybody using. I don't know, it's just like, I know they say don't be scared of it, but like, I'm scared. So, yeah, we'll see. But I do need to buy it because it looks literally like liquid magic. And I am definitely not the best at laying stickers down. Like, some people can pop stickers down so quick. See, and it's a little bit crooked. You know what? I'm not even gonna attempt it, because it'll just tear. But yeah, some people are just so good at this. They just pop them down, and they're nice and straight, but not me. Not me. So when things pull stuff up, like pull paper up, it's not good for me. Okay. And normally, like, I am not much of an animal print person, but this kit was just too cute, and I love it. Love it. I'm gonna put another one of these little circles down. And another little flag from the kit. And this one I'm gonna butt up against because it's just a workout script from Planner Code. Okay, so Friday. And again, you'll kind of notice that I have like a little bit of a pattern going on with this. Like, I've been trying to like really be deliberate in how I'm placing things and where I'm using them, because I feel like it helps with the overall aesthetic, and that pleases me. And I'm going to put another one of those little pink shoes from Planner Code. So I don't know how like all the other YouTube planner gurus do their stuff, but like my very first video, you know, the one that was like a dumpster fire, I attempted to like just video and plan like how I plan, but the problem I am one of the most indecisive people in the world when it comes to this, and it takes me forever. And I guess I didn't realize, because normally, like I said, I plan on the couch in the evening, like while we're watching TV and just relaxing, because it's a hobby that for me is relaxing and, you know, almost meditative in a way. So that's normally how I plan, and I guess I didn't realize like how long it takes me to plan out a spread, like when I'm doing stickers, because I just like enjoy it and get lost in it. So like that first video that I attempted, that I almost didn't even post it, but I was like, meh, why not? So that first video was like, guys, it was like over 3 hours worth of stuff that I had to figure out how to deal with. So yeah. But anyway, where I was going with that, basically what I've done, like after that was like this, I was like, nope, I am not going to film anymore. That was a very, very short YouTube stint. But I figured out a way to get around it, and I don't know, maybe it's cheating, maybe you'll be like, oh, this isn't, I mean, it's still my stuff, I just don't make the decisions right on camera. So what I did is I found a reusable sticker book, and so now I get my relaxing time planning on the couch back, and this is like the little stick. I found this on Amazon because I didn't want to wait like a month to get it from an Etsy shop, so I found one on Amazon, and it's just, you know, those sticker pages. Way smaller than I had thought it was for some reason, but yeah, so what I do is I just like plan out on this. That may be cheating, but it's whatever. So that's the secret. If you're wondering how people do this, I'm assuming this is how they do it. If they don't, then they are like, their game is way better than mine. But that's how I'm doing it, and it helps, because then I get to like move things around and figure stuff out, and it works so much nicer. Oh crap. So this is for my morning walk, and again, it's one of the little pink headband running emojis from the Coffee Monsters Co. And I'm trying to, like with my character stickers, look at that, that's a chunk. I'm trying to like stick with like 2 character stickers or types, you know, per week. That way it's just, that way there's a little bit of continuity to everything and doesn't just look like a hot mess. Okay, that's gonna bother me if that's not like... Okay, it's whatever. I don't even know what I was saying. Continuity, hot mess. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I like to... Oh yeah, the character stickers. So yeah, so I've been limiting myself to 2 different types. And I feel like that's been working really well. I've got some new Mixie Cat stuff in that I had ordered, and I'm excited about that. So I'll probably be pulling those in on my next plan with me. Love Mixie Cat so much. They're just so cute. Oh my god, I just ripped the edge of this. Okay, the only bad thing about these pin flourishes from Honey Inked is they are so freaking delicate. Guys, I literally have ripped a sticker every single plan with me so far. Yeah. But I'm gonna... Usually I can recover pretty decently, so... Oh, but this is like a really funky piece to rip. And it's shiny, which makes it even harder to... Gosh dang it, all the... And my hair. This is the first plan with me that I've like had my hair down, and I've got the fan going. I'm sure like if you guys can hear like the whir of it in the background, like I am sorry, but if I don't, it gets hot as hell in here, and I don't want to like pass out. It just does not sound fun to me. Okay, I'll put a full box down. I'm like the worst at like whiting stuff out. I'm just not... I can't do a straight line to save my life. So I probably use like twice as much whiteout. Oh, also, I've got my pins over here, and I've got... Well, that's crooked as heck. So I really, like, I've been using tulle. Like, I bought like a tulle pin a while back, and actually like a bunch of tulle pins. And I like them when they first come out of the pack, okay? They are, like, they say 0.5, but, like, to me, their 0.5 kind of writes more like their 0.7s, or, like, other people's 0.7s. So they're kind of chunky. But then, like I said, I watched Taylor from Tattoo Teacher Plans, did, like, her must-haves or her favorite things for planning, and she suggested, like, Energel, like Pentel Energel, and I got like the needle tip 0.5, and then I also got a 0.3, because my writing, if I can write smaller, like with a finer tip pen, it looks much nicer. So I have some of those, but okay, so the tulle pins. I have owned this pack of 12 tulle pins for like, I mean, like not even a month. And I am like halfway through, because they will like work for, I don't know, like maybe a good solid week. And then they like bust, and it, like, if you see, where's it? Yeah, so it happened again, and it's literally like I'm halfway through my pack, and I'm like, what in the heck? So it's so annoying. So like I don't know if I just got a bad pack from Amazon. I don't know, but I am not at all impressed with tulle, and I probably will not be purchasing anymore from here on out, because that is annoying as heck. Like, I write a lot, but my pins, even when I do write, like if I use my, my G2 Pilot, like I can get a good, like, month or two out of it, but it like, and that's until the ink, like I've used all the ink, you know what I mean? I use pins until the ink is gone. And with the tulle pins, I have not been able to do that because they bust and make a giant ass mess everywhere. And it's been like really peeving me off. So once I get through these, I probably will not buy another like pack of tulle pins. If you think, like if you use tulle and you've never had that problem, Or if you're like, yeah, it just kind of depends, like every once in a while you get a crappy set, like, I don't know, like I am not about throwing money away, so that's like displeasing. But I did buy a pack of the Sharpie S gel pins in 0.5, and I'm super excited to get those in because I've heard, even though like I got an Avery Marks a Lot, which is really nice for glossy stickers. I don't really buy a lot of glossy stickers, but sometimes I do. So it's nice to be able to, like, you know, write on them when you have them. But so that one works, like the Avery Marks a Lot works, but it's, again, it's my handwriting, I know that, but it's just, it's too thick for like my liking. And I've heard a lot of people say like the Sharpie S gel is like the way to go for like permanent, non-smudgy writing. So I ordered a pack of those, again, like 12, because I couldn't find, in 0.5, I couldn't find like a pack of 4. And every daggone time I've looked when I've gone for groceries, like the spot is empty. And I'm like, come on guys, who is buying all these gel pens? It's like summer. Why do you need them? But yeah, so I'm excited to get those in. Like I ordered them earlier today, along with some like printer ink. Oh, I'm having like the hardest time with this. What the heck is happening? So I ordered them from Amazon today along with some printer ink, and it was like one of those, you can get it today by 10. But I don't know, like usually Amazon, like before the pandemic kind of blew up, like with Amazon you could kind of like set your watch to when like they said they were going to deliver, and it was like always spot on, you know. But it, like, for the past several months it has been ridiculous. Like sometimes it will say, like, it'll shift like when the delivery time frame is, and sometimes it's like days and days. I've had like 3 or 4 packages, no, I think 4, like just get like straight up lost since all this stuff started. And yeah, it's just, I don't know, like Amazon needs to get it together a little. I get that it's a pandemic, but I mean, 5 months into a pandemic and you should like be able to figure your shit out. I don't know. This paper is getting on my nerves. Like, I love the quality of this paper. Like, I love how thick and voluptuous it is. I love the way that like pins write on it, but oh my god, I've never had this much trouble with stickers. And you know, at first I thought it was like the stickers, but it's literally done that with all of the removable mat. So I think it's honestly just the paper, because I never had this problem with like my, what am I doing? Oh yeah, with my like passion planner. And I think I'm gonna bump this out some. Okay. So yeah, and then let's see. So that will be, like, I love this, but this might be like my absolute favorite full box. That one, or maybe that one. But I love that dark pink along with the like zebra type style thing. Alright, so morning walk, evening routine, which if I keep my schedule, like Sundays are always like my rest day. So I have this cute little like couch potato guy from Coffee Monsters Co. to put on there. Oh, and that's my other evening routine one. So yeah, those are all my little like emojis. So if I keep my routine, that's what will happen. But we'll see. I'll let you guys know. I need to post pictures. I meant to post last week's and I just didn't. But again, you know, I felt like shit all week. So I'm gonna try to post. Oh my god! Stop tearing stickers. So I'm gonna try to post some stuff, some pictures of like my last week's spread. And then I'm gonna go ahead and mark this because this is like when I normally do planner related things on set, like at least editing, you know, so that's kind of my way to mark that. And then something super exciting, and I haven't like figured out exactly what I want to do with it yet. But Saturday we're going to have a fun little in-home date night. I think I'm gonna put it down here because of that. But what we're gonna do, and I'm so excited about this, I have been, like, Dan and I both have been missing Disney like crazy, especially Epcot, because that's like our jam. So Dan's like, hey, if we can't go to Epcot, why don't we bring Epcot to us? So Saturday, he has already bought like a ton of really good wines, like 8 bottles of wine, because he's doing a pairing, and we're gonna have like wine tastings with, and he's pairing them with like meals. And he like did his research, like that's just his thing. So we're gonna have Epcot at home date night Saturday. It's gonna be so much fun. So he has like 4 meals from 4 different countries that we're gonna do, and then 2 wines per meal. So that is gonna be so much fun. I can't wait to do that. We're gonna cook together and just talk and have a good time and enjoy some good food. And again, like I said, ladies, he is like a maverick in the kitchen. So good. And he uses like physics and like science and shit to like cook. It's just, he is amazing. So I'm excited about that. I'll have to let you guys know how that goes. Alright, so let's take a look. This turned out, like, I am honestly so excited with this. Let me do like a little zoom out so you can see the whole thing. So excited about how this looks. Love it. So pretty. Oh my gosh. Let me do a little wiggle. And I'm not going to do any writing on camera because that like stresses me out. But like I said, I'll put pictures up. You'll see the end product when I do my next plan with me. So again, this is Meg B Makes on Etsy, and this is the Wild weekly kit. So pretty. Go check her shop out. She's amazing. Yeah, so this is the finished product before the pin. This is my pre-planning. And like I said, I'll post some pictures throughout the week, post the final picture, and I'll get like pictures of like this week's up as well. So I hope you guys liked this video, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Please like this video, subscribe if you haven't already. Please hit that subscribe button, hit the notification button so you know when I post new videos, and follow me over on Instagram. I always love to connect with people and see like what you're doing with your plans. Alright guys, well, I'll see you next time. Bye!